boys and girls. My name is David Membrilla, and I'd like to welcome you on campus in hopes that we can discover some new and exciting sounds created by an array of different instruments. In fact, I'm hearing a certain kind of music played right now, even as we speak. It sounds like it's coming from behind these doors. Come on, let's take a look. Hey, look, it's Los Diablitos at Sunnyside High School. Wow, that sounded pretty cool. I've never heard that kind of music on MTV. Wonder what song that was. Let's go ask the director, Mr. Del Cid. Excuse me, sir. Was that song, Who Let the Dogs Out? Woo, 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 woo. No. Was that song by that guy, Peanut M&M, or Boys in the Sink? No. What? No. What about, was that song by Snoop, Doggy Doodoo, or Here, Kitty? No, tampoco. No. What kind of song was it?
Mariachi.
Mariachi. Yo kama rice poke?
Mariachi.
Mariachi. Oh, okay.
Sí. That's music from Mexico. That's music passed from generation to generation, and especially for the Southwest and all Mexico.
Boy, that sounded pretty good. Can you play another one?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Well, please do.
You're welcome.
Wow. That sure sounded pretty. We better let them practice. But it makes me wonder, can just anybody be a mariachi? You know, the more I think about it, the more I want to find out just what I need to do to become a maharishi, however you say it. Let's go ask Mr. Carranza, assistant principal of Pueblo High School. He used to be the director of Pueblo High School's Mariachi Aslan before he became a principal. I bet he could tell me how I can become a mariachi. I just have one question.
Do you have an appointment?
One question.
Do you have an appointment?
Go ahead, let him come in.
Okay? Is that okay?
Whew. I just heard this great style of music called mariachi, and I think I want to be a mariachi. Okay, so where does mariachi come from?
Well, David, that's a good question. There are a lot of theories about where mariachi comes from. However, no one really knows if any of them are true. Proven theory is that it comes from a word from the Coca Indians. One of the song forms that mariachis play, David, that is very distinctive of mariachis is a son rhythm. S-O-N. In English, you would call it son. In Spanish, we call it son. And the son rhythm is what defines mariachi music. It is the music that was played in the hills of Mexico in the 1800s. It is the most traditional form of music. But mariachi as an ensemble is so adaptable that they have taken other forms of music and made it their own. They have taken the bolero from Spain, a very romantic rhythm, and mariachis play boleros. They've also taken the polka rhythm from Germany, and mariachis play polkas. But they also play rancheras. And rancheras are songs of love. And that, David, in a nutshell, is the brief history of mariachi music.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Carranza. Wow. If mariachi music deals with love songs, I think I'm going to write a love song for my love of Mexican food. Tacos, tortillas, huevos rancheros, enchiladas. Hey, now we know a little bit about the beans. Let's go see what kind of burrito we come up with. Man, I need to stop talking like that. I'm getting hungry. Huevos rancheros, arroz con pollo. You know, if I'm going to be a mariachi, I better decide what instrument I want to play. I think I'm going to hit up some of the directors around town and see if they can tell me what instrument they think suits me the best. First, I'm going to check out that instrument that's shaped like my nana. What is it? Oh, yeah, the guitarrón. My friend Steve Holmes used to play the guitarrón. He started a mariachi at Roscoe's Middle School before he became the vice principal at Pister Middle School. I think I'm going to hit him up next. Buenos tacos, Mr. Holmes. How you frijoli?
What?
How you bean? Frijoli, bean, get it?
You're crazy. How can I help you?
Well, I'm thinking about becoming a mariachi, but I'm trying to figure out what instrument I want to play. What can you tell me about the guitarrón?
Guitarrón actually literally means big guitar. The guitarrón, however, doesn't function as a guitar, it functions as a bass instrument in the mariachi. Originally, the harp was used as the instrument that would play or perform a lot of the bass lines for the mariachi ensemble. However, because of the little size of the instrument, it became a little bit more difficult to carry around. They wanted something that was much more portable, so they developed the guitarrón to be used to perform or play a lot of these bass lines. The guitarrón is tuned a little bit differently. It's tuned actually 6 strings tuned A, E, C, G, D, A. And it's actually played using a technique called the jalón. Jalón literally means to pull. You pull on 2 strings at a time, causing playing basically octaves at the same time. And you know what, Dave, now that it reminded me of it, I want to tell your grandma what you said about her being shaped like this guitarrón.
No, I meant the violin. My nana's shaped like the violin. Hey, who do I go to talk about the guitar?
Oh, you know what, go see our mariachi director, Michelle Reese. She's actually a few doors down.
Okay, muchas gracias. Adios, amiba.
You got it, Dave, thanks.
Miss Reese, Mr. Holmes told me you could tell me a little bit about the guitar. I want you to be my guitar guru. Will you be my guru friend?
No. Anyways, I'm going to teach you a little bit about the guitar. Here are some of the strings. You have the high E and the low E, a B, a G, a D, and an A. I'm going to teach you a little bit about the guitar. I'm going to show you some wolfes, okay? The first wolf I'm going to show you is a son, and it sounds something like this. The next one is a bolero, and it sounds like this. The next one is called a huapango, and it sounds like this. The next one is called a ranchera, and it sounds like this. And the last one is a polka, and it sounds like this. Something like that. And then that's pretty much it about the guitar. The only thing different between a guitar and a vihuela is the vihuela is missing the E string, the top E string. And that's basically the difference. So, David, are you going to learn how to pick up the guitar or not?
I'll probably pick it sooner or later. Get it? Guitar? Pick it? Guitar? Pick it?
Aye, David.
Pues, why don't we have a mariachi station here in Tucson? Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to sing to myself. Let's see, what's a good song to sing? I got it. Los buquis que comen mocos son pocos, son pocos. I used to have a friend of mine, Ariel Kramer, who played this little guitar. It was kind of like a tiny guitarrón, but it sounded like a ukulele. Ariel is the director of Desert View's Mariachi del Desierto. Let's go see if he can tell us what that instrument's all about. Los buquis que comen mocos son pocos, son pocos. Los buquis que comen mocos son pocos, son pocos. Buquis que comen mocos. Hey, Senor Kramer, what's that little mandolin-looking thing you got there?
Actually, this is called a vihuela.
A vihuela?
No, actually, it's called a vihuela. Yeah, it's a nice little instrument. If you notice, it has a little hunchback here. This used to be made out of a tortoise shell. Before, it's tuned basically like a guitar, except without the top strings. This is an A, a D, a G, a B, and an E. This is the percussive, the percussive instrument for the mariachi. As you can tell, it's very loud. That's the humpback. That's what gives it that percussive sound. If I could demonstrate a couple of strum patterns for you. So it gives it a real nice crisp sound. This, along with the guitar, the guitarron, which is basically a shape very similar with the hunchback, very similar. It has a guitarra de golpe. Those are all the percussive instruments in the mariachi.
That looks like a lot of fun to play. I mean, that looks like more fun than watching Mike Tyson take the aim step. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
We'll see ya. You know, I recollect seeing another kind of guitar that they used in mariachi. It was called guitarra de golfers or something like that. I think I need to ask Javier Trujillo, director of Pueblo High School's Mariachi Aslan, if he's ever heard of it. I don't know why a gopher would have to play his own guitar. It sounds kind of squirrely to me. I kill me. Maybe they're just a chipmunk off the old block. Hey, Javier, you still got one of those guitarra de golfers somewhere around this place?
Golpe, David. Guitarra de golpe, yes, I still have one right here.
Okay, if I've got a guitar and a vihuela and a mariachi, why then do I need a guitar for gophers?
Golpe, guitarra de golpe. Anymore, you don't need the guitarra de golpe. It has since been replaced by the vihuela and guitar. The only difference between the guitar and vihuela is its tuning. The vihuela and guitar tune to a key of A, and the guitarra de golpe tune to a key of G. So there is a difference in the tone of the instrument. It performs in the same way as the vihuela and guitar. The percussive rhythmic strums, otherwise known as manicos. You perform it in the same way, any different strums. Nowadays, you don't see guitarra de golpes in any mariachis, quite frankly for the reason that it is quite a difficult instrument to learn as far as the tuning is concerned. Other than that, that is it. That's guitarra de golpe.
I still don't know why gophers need their own guitar. And who is this girl Lupe he keeps cheering for? Guitarra de Go Lupe. I didn't even know she had her own guitar. Guitarra de Go Lupe. Go Lupe!
Golpe!
Man, I can't wait to be a mariachi. Those trajes look tough, man, right down to the boots. Ooh, I wonder if those boots are going to hurt my feet. Oh, well, we can always wear sandals. That's it. We'll get those sandals called huarachis, and we'll call ourselves mariachi huarachis. And we're going to feel comfortable because mariachis have to walk all over the place, and we'll have huarachis for... Oh, man, I get excited just thinking about it. You know, I got a buddy of mine that plays harp, and I wonder if his feet hurt having to lug that thing all over the place. And here's my good friend Adam Romo. Hey, Adam, I want to play in a mariachi, but I'm not sure what instrument I want to play. Tell me a little bit about the harp.
Sure thing. The harp was brought into the mariachi in the late 19th century and early 20th century. The typical mariachi then consisted of 4 musicians, all playing various instruments, and the harp was the base of the ensemble. This, of course, was before the invention of the guitarrón. If you notice, there are different harp players, all the different harp players that you've seen, all play different styles. One being the 2-note bass style, which is this, and others play single string notes or octaves. That's the difference. Both produce the same rhythm, but they have different effects to the music. One thing that you also notice is when a mariachi is playing and you notice the harp player, with his left hand he will play bass, and the right hand he will play melodies. The neat thing about having a harp in a mariachi is it adds the depthness to the bass part, something that the guitarrón cannot do alone. Another thing is that in sones, the harp adds a melodic part that accents the music beautifully, like, such as they could do La Negra for when... Adds that to the song. Something that you don't hear from the bass alone. The unique thing about the harp is its melody adds another voice to the mariachi, which is really beautiful. The only downside about the harp is that after every song, the harp has to tune. But in the mariachi's case, it's hard for them because they have to wait for me to tune.
But the great thing is, when you die and go to heaven, you'll already have your own harp. Well, let's see now. So far, we've learned about the guitarron, the guitar, the vihular, and the guitarra de that girl Lupe. See what's left. Wonder what it's like to play that ear blaster. That one that sounds like this. What's that called? Oh, yeah, the trumpet. I think I'm going to go back to Sunnyside High School and ask Cuco del Cid, director of Los Diablitos, if he thinks that's the instrument I should play. Mr. Del Cid, I really want to learn how to play trumpet like the mariachis do. And I've been practicing on my imaginary trumpet. Mira.
No. First, you have to buy to learn a trumpet, you have to buy a trumpet. And I can teach you the right hand.
Can you teach me how to play a trumpet?
Oh, yes.
What do I got to do for now? Just teach me how to, what do I have to do to play a trumpet?
A trumpet, the mouthpiece, that's a very important part. Most important. To lips.
Wow.
Ya, quítate de aquí.
Thank you. I think I've covered all my bases. I think the last instrument I want to check out is the violin. I was lying when I said that was shaped like my nana. Unless the violin weighs 2,000 pounds. My buddy Juan de Dios Noperi has played violin for as long as I can remember. Ooh, and he can make that violin sing better than Mariah Carey. I think it'll be my last stop. Cut! Sorry, John, didn't mean to interrupt. But I really want to be a mariachi. And so far I've gotten information on the guitarron, the guitar, the vihular, the guitar of some girl named Lupe, and the harp and the trumpet. The last instrument I need is the violin.
Well, actually, there is one more instrument. The human voice is considered an instrument. I'll tell you more later. What do you want to know about the violin?
What can I do to make women drop dead at my feet?
Try taking off your shoes. Well, the violin, made out of wood, the strings are on top of this bridge. The bridge is connected to the sound post. It gets it to the bottom, makes it all sound through the holes. You get the sound. That's basically it in a nutshell. Violin. You want to hear a little example?
Yeah.
That's the violin. Now, when it comes to the voice, it works with air. We got chords here, but they're called vocal cords. They work with air. And let me give you an example of that. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés, yo sé perder, yo sé perder.
I didn't know there were so many interesting instruments in mariachi. And did you hear the singing? It was beautiful. I wonder how old you have to be to actually be a mariachi. Let me think. Members of Los Aguilitas, Mariachi Aguilitas at Davis Elementary School. I've asked you here for one reason and one important reason only. I want to become a mariachi, but before I become a mariachi, I want to know, why did you become a mariachi? Yes, you?
Well, it's a lot of fun playing instruments, and I myself play 3 different instruments, what as you see here, the trumpet and the guitar. but we also get to go to a lot of fun places, but just, you know, for the love of the music.
Man, I think that's a great answer. What about you, Joseph? Why did you become a mariachi?
I became a mariachi because I would watch my grandma sing her Telemundos and the mariachis playing on the channel. And then my grandma's over there watching Luis Miguel, and she's over there staring. And so I said, well, Grandma, I'll be a mariachi for you.
That's a fantastic reason. How about you, Mijita Araceli? You tell me, why did you become a mariachi?
Because I like the instruments, and I play the guitar and the violin, and because my tata works, my tata shows us, and I like all the songs that he makes up.
And your tata is a mariachi too? So it's become like a family tradition, huh? Your tata was a mariachi, probably his tata before him. Hey, that's a great reason to become a mariachi. Well, thanks, guys. I think you've all given me great reasons to become a mariachi, and I think that's what I'm going to do. How about you? Well, as we've just discovered, anybody can become a mariachi if you're willing to work hard and invest your time practicing. But even if you don't want to be a mariachi, it's still fun to sing your favorite tunes or those of your nanas and tatas. And you kids in TV land can get in on the fun. Here's how. Follow along on the screen and sing along with us. And who knows, when we come to visit you at your school, maybe we'll invite you up on stage to sing with us. The first song is a song entitled De Colores. It's an old folk song. At least all the old folks like it. Take it away. Sound better than I do. But I gotta go. A lot of beautiful ladies to sing to. We look forward to seeing you soon, with hopes that maybe you can make us famous by singing with us at our next concert. Thanks a lot. Adios. See you soon.